we're going to bring in Ron Magill, Director of Communications for Zoo Miami, wildlife photographer and documentary producer. Good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, Anna.
So first and foremost, you don't like to use the phrase shark attack. You call them shark encounters. Why is that?
Well, more often than not, it's mistaken identity. You know, these sharks are going after bait fish. They'll get in murky water. Somebody may be splashing. They bite into something. They realize it's not what they were looking for. And that's why more often than not, these shark encounters, you have a bite or two and then the shark goes away. Believe me, Anna, if this shark wanted to eat this person, it would be very unlikely that person ever got out of the water. When they go after something, they go after it to finish it. Having said that, you know, sharks, people, it's very easy to sensationalize this thing. And it is scary. Of course, it's horrible. But understand you're much more likely to win the lottery than to get bitten by a shark.
Yeah, look, we're playing in their backyard, too, aren't we? The University of Florida reported 69 unprovoked shark bites in 2023 last year, on par with the annual average over the past 5 years, which is 63. So if this pace of these encounters is holding steady, is it surprising that we saw 3 in, just over the weekend?
Well, it's certainly surprising, but my best guess is what's happening is the water gets warmer, more people get into the water, and bait fish are moving. The likelihood of this being one shark, I don't know, but sharks follow bait fish. What I tell people is if you're going to go into the beach, pay attention to the birds. If you see pelicans going into the water, if you see seabirds, seagulls going into the water to get fish, I wouldn't go in because the bait fish are moving in schools and they're moving up and down the coast. It would make sense to me that these 2 bites occurred just a few miles within each other because the shark is following the bait fish up the coast. And what happens is they're not the most intelligent animals in the world. They work with instinct. So when you get splashing water, it's hard for them to decipher the difference between bait fish in stress or somebody splashing in the water. And that's when you have these incidents.
Yeah, I'm a triathlete. I did the Malibu triathlon a few months ago wearing a wetsuit out in the Pacific, and I was thinking about it while I'm out there, So what is the predatory nature of sharks? Can you explain their behavior? Why are they doing this? Is it just that they think you're they don't think you're a human. They think you're something that they would normally want to eat.
That's exactly right. They react on sensations, splashing in the water, vibrations in the water. A lot of the shark attacks, when you hear fatal attacks, are some of the bigger sharks, the white sharks. The big 3 that affect people are basically bull sharks, white sharks, and tiger sharks. Those are the 3 that are most commonly associated with attacks and serious attacks. And they have been known to kill and sometimes consume people. So it's not to say, listen, oh, they're harmless, don't worry about them. That's not the case. But the reality is that there are over 500 species of sharks, and maybe a dozen of them have been known to ever, bite a human being. So what people need to understand is they react by instinct. So if you're splashing in the water, they don't know if it's a fish dying, if it's a bird that hit the water and can't fly out. They're going to go after that instinctively to get it. Sometimes when they bite it, they realize, hey, that's not what I want. Right. And that's why most people will get away. Even though the bite can be severe, people can die just from bleeding out, but they're not being consumed like people think.
I think next time I get in the water, I'm going to douse myself with some Tabasco or hot sauce or something. So, maybe that'll keep away. Ron Magill, thank you so much for your expertise.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.